Turn our attention now to the weather on this Friday afternoon. It is the calm between two storms, and while much of the Charlotte Metro is in the clear right now, as we look at live at downtown Albemarle, come this time tomorrow, it's going to be a whole different story. Chief Meteorologist Tara Lane tracking a potentially severe pattern heading into Saturday. And Tara, is this going to really mess up the whole weekend plans?
For a lot of us, yeah, or just the first half of the weekend. So talking about tomorrow, I will say that, yes, Sunday is going to be the drier half of the weekend. So much like today, not much rain to be had. Now, it will be a different story up in the mountains for you all in the higher elevations. By Sunday, we'll have some snow developing once again. So what a wild weather pattern here. We go from temperatures in the 60s and 70s today to talk of snow and those cooler temperatures by the end of the weekend and going into next week. But here we go. So 71 degrees currently in the Queen City. By the way, the record high today, 75 in Charlotte. So we'll wait and see what the official reading is. I don't think we've quite made that, but we have made that in some neighborhoods. Dew points are sitting in the high 50s, so we're still feeling some of that humidity, that moisture out there with a west wind at about 5 to 10 miles an hour. And here we go. There's the mid 70s off to the east. Rockingham 74. We've got 75 at Cheraw, right at an even 70 degrees in Chester, heading up into Rock Hill and Fort Mill, and from Clover up 321 into Gastonia and Lincolnton, 70 degrees all around there. And we've got a warm 60 for you all in the high elevations right now in the mountains, where it is a dry scan. It's dry scan all around. We haven't seen any showers here developing through this afternoon. As expected, we knew that the rain chance today was overall lower, still not zero. It's possible we could see a quick shower developing here through the rest of this evening, but the majority of the rain for now is back off to the south and west, and that is the system headed our way for tomorrow. So if you want to do some backyard grilling, maybe, ooh, doesn't that look good here? Getting close to dinner time on this Friday night. Temperatures feeling more like springtime, settling eventually into the mid 60s by 8 o'clock or so. Of course, it's getting darker by that time, and we'll stick with that mostly cloudy sky, but still not much rain. Those chances stay on the lower side here through about midnight or so, but notice what happens the deeper we get into the night, and especially tomorrow morning. Those rain chances, storm chances ramping up big time here as the next round of showers moves in. Before the heavier rain moves in, we may start with a little bit of patchy fog in spots, not as widespread as the other morning, but by 7 o'clock or so, if you have some early morning plans to hit the road, just know you may run into that, especially down through upstate South Carolina. A little bit of that fog, maybe heading up 77, that normally foggy spot. Once you cross the state line, you get closer to the Virginia border there and heading up into the mountains. 65 degrees, not quite as warm tomorrow afternoon, as to be expected with more of that rain around. And there we go. Sunday is the drier half of the weekend as temperatures start to cool off a little bit, but still above average, those highs around 60. So let's take a look at the timeline here. Futurecast shows that through about midnight, again, still primarily dry with those lingering clouds, but here comes the rain by 9 o'clock or so tomorrow morning. It's creeping in from the west, overspreading more of the area. And really now it looks like the focus for more of the widespread heavier rain will be from near Charlotte north and heading up into the northwest Piedmont mountains and foothills. Not quite as much intense rain here down through upstate South Carolina until a little bit later on at night into the overnight, and then early on Sunday morning. More showers and storms will likely roll through there, and we'll be watching for the possibility of severe storms by late afternoon and evening too. We'll talk about that coming up. But then by early Sunday morning, everything for the most part wraps up and moves out, besides that mountain snow that will develop here with that northwest flow up the mountains. That will lead to scattered snow showers right on into, it looks like, Sunday night and early Monday morning. The severe risk for tomorrow is low, but not zero. We're at the lower end of the scale here, so level 1, mainly from around the I-85 corridor south and west. Where you see that green, the main threat will be those damaging wind gusts. We'll have to watch for some flooding too with those downpours. Low risk of a brief tornado. Let's check out future rainfall totals and notice, as I showed you, those higher amounts there from near Charlotte, about 1/2 of an inch, but we could get as much as 1 to 2+ inches up in the mountains and foothills. So just pinpoint weather alert day for tomorrow. You just want to stay weather aware. Sunday, drier half of the weekend, cooler, and definitely a brighter next week with those highs back in the 50s.